be dealing with sensing and directing the flow of energy within our bodies. This can be done at any time of day, in any position. You can use it to calm your energy, to be more restful or relaxed. It's great to do before bedtime. You can also do it at the start of your day or somewhere in the middle recuperatively to reinvigorate your energy and prepare yourself for being able to do more throughout the course of your day. So I'm gonna direct us through this in a standing position today. So go ahead and find yourself wherever you want to be. And just a little word of caution, you may want to seclude yourself just a little bit because you can look a little funny, at least at the start of this. So go ahead and take a moment and just allow yourself to become more aware of your body. Maybe a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a jiggle, just awakening those senses. It could mean for you closing your eyes a little bit or softening your gaze, but just allowing yourself to come into your body awareness, into awareness of your weight, your breath, the sensations. We're going to start out by binding our energy, really contracting parts of our body tightly and then releasing them. And so we're going to start up top with the face, really contracting tightly. Maybe that means puckering up, tightly closing the eyes. Maybe it means opening really wide and then let it go. And then again, let's go ahead and contract the face, the muscles of the face, pulling tightly, contracting the jaw, clenching, opening the mouth really wide, and the eyes, and then releasing it. And just let that resolve. Then we're going to move down into the neck and the shoulders. So contracting through the neck, pulling the shoulders up tight, pulling down maybe through the chin or the base of the skull, pulling hard, tightening, binding, and then releasing. And then again, let's contract through the neck and the shoulders, pulling tightly, binding through those muscles as hard as we can. It might even make you shake. And then releasing it. And then let's move down into the core, the chest, the elbows, the wrists, the hands. Let's pull the arms into bent places and fists, contracting over, binding those muscles tightly. Again, maybe until you shake, and then releasing it. One more time, contracting hard into the core, into the abdominals, through the biceps, the fists, tightening as hard as you can, and then letting it go. I'm already starting to sweat. Now contracting through the belly, through the glutes, even into the quads and the hamstrings, tucking that pelvis, pulling tightly beneath, contracting hard, maybe even bending in the knees, holding it, pulling it as tight as you can, and then letting it go and release. Once more, binding through those muscles, contracting in that lower body, really feeling the tuck of the pelvis, the squeeze of the glutes, holding it, and then release. Last one, we're going to move down into the bottoms of the feet, gripping the floor with our toes, contracting in those calves, maybe even in the knees, squeezing, pulling, binding tightly, and then letting it go. Once more, doming through those feet, pulling tightly into the floor, contracting those calves, bending the knees, and then let it go. Now go ahead and take a moment, just shake that out, maybe bounce it out, shaking from side to side, maybe even some little jumps, just allowing the whole body to kind of go floppy for a moment. Getting into that breath. Maybe an easy bounce. And then slowly let that resolve. And begin to find yourself in stillness. And just take a moment to allow yourself to feel the energetic sensations in your body right now. For instance, mine feel somewhat electric in certain spots. My hands, my feet, my knees, my shoulders, my chest. But then other areas actually feel soft and fluid and swirling. Maybe you have different sensations. Allow yourself, though, to just become aware of them. Maybe even begin to visualize the energy as it sits and moves in your body. Is the energy the same throughout, or do different places feel different? Does this energy stay continuous as it moves through the body and just shift forms as it moves into different places? Or do you feel spots where the energy gets stuck, where it stops, where it hits a wall and maybe gets redirected? Allow yourself to just scan the different parts of your body to become aware of the specific sensations, images of the energy within you. Maybe starting from the top of the head and scanning downward, or starting from the bottoms of the feet and scanning upward. Being mindful not only what it feels like, but maybe what it looks like. Color, quality. Try not to change anything about it yet, but just allow yourself to become aware of it. Aware of the places where it flows, the places where it gets stuck, the places where maybe it feels bound and tight and balled up and knotted. Becoming aware of the places where it feels soft, easy, free, mobile. Paying attention to the places where the energy feels bright and light. Places where it maybe feels dark and obscure. The places where it sits somewhere in between. Maybe even the places where the energy seems to be in constant flux, changing sensation, changing form. And now as you've scanned your body, go ahead and make a decision. How do you want the energy of the whole of yourself to feel right now? What do you need it to be? Maybe you need it to be electric, enlivened, quick. Maybe you need it to be soft and pillowy and swirling and gray. However you need it to feel, first begin to imagine what that energy would look like. Imagine how it would move. Imagine how it would feel as it sits and flows through you. And if there's already a place in your body where energy like that exists, go to that place with your awareness. If not, imagine where you would like that energy to begin. Focus into that area and begin to visualize the energy in that space as it moves and shifts and begins to grow. Visualize it as it begins to permeate the other areas of your body, filling the space around it as it begins to flow and spread. Visualize it beginning to fill you up, all of your tiny spaces. Visualize it connecting all of the parts of your body from within. And as you're visualizing, begin to feel the sensation of that energy growing, filling you up, moving into the skin. Moving into the chest, the belly, the back, the shoulders, the hips, up into the neck, down into the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers, and down into the thighs, the knees, the calves and shins, the ankles, the feet and the toes. And then finally, up into the mouth, the ears, behind the cheeks and the eyes, and up into the top of the head, until you are full of this energy, pushing out into the skin. And as you begin to feel this energy flow and become all of you, allow yourself to begin to move it. Move with the feel of this energy. It might just be slight shifts, it might be bold, it might be big, but allowing the movement of your body to embody this energetic quality that you are allowing to fill you up. And as you begin to slightly move and mobilize in this way, begin to allow your visual awareness to also start to move out into the world. And then taking a moment one more time to come into stillness, feeling yourself fully embodying this new energy. And then go on and carry it out into the world or into sleep.